Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Infinite Series, Marvel's Sandman. By a slight correction to what Spot had already reviewed, this is the variant of Sandman. As you can see, probably right away, the variant basically is the exact same figure, just colored in brown. I'll touch base on that more when we get the package opened up. Package-wise, it's the same. There's nothing really different between this and the other Marvel Infinite Series figures. I don't know, I don't know, I still think the packaging kind of looks cheap looking. However, we flip around to the back. The read-up says, career criminal William Baker can shapeshift his body to clobber anyone in his way. Yes, that is the exact same read-up as the other Sandman that we looked at. Speaking of looking, also look out for other figures. There's the Beast, there's Hawkeye, and Daredevil. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Marvel Infinite Series, Marvel's Sandman, the Variant Edition. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The Sandman out of packaging. Let's get a better look at the figure. Yeah, it's not really going to be much that I can touch base on. I mean, it's essentially the exact same figure as the Sandman that we've already looked at, just in brown. Now, here's the thing. This is my thoughts about everything. I wish, first of all, that, as I mentioned in the other review, that this bolder hand that he had would have been left only to the variant, and then this one could have been a little bit different so that these guys weren't just simply repaints to one another. I guess the other thing as well, with Sandman at least, looking more at this variant, if you're going to make him all sand, which clearly this is what they were going for, I think personally I would have preferred if they had gone with this coloring where it's just the paint like it's supposedly comprised of sand. Like the arms here are sand. I wish this color had been more the color of his entire body. Maybe it would have made for a very boring looking figure, but I don't know, I just don't like the fact that if he is all brown and he's supposed to be all sand, I don't really like that he's got the stripes and he still has the indication of the belt and he still looks same pants, same shoes. Because to me, it conveys, we kind of got lazy and we just basically gave you the same figure that we've already sold you, just in a completely brown color. That's really the same thing. It's the same figure, just painted brown. I know in the comics and even all the other versions where Sandman has appeared, he has at times looked still like he was wearing his clothes, just sand colored. It is what it is, but I mean, I really prefer if you're going to give us sand, a sand version of Sandman, give us maybe like the sand coloring that you put all in this, and give it just for like his whole body, like he was all sand. He still has the issue as well. It doesn't feel as loose, but he still has the same issue with the upper torso being very loose, this ball joint here. If you guys have picked this figure up or the other Sandman, let me know if you have the same issue. He's also got the same issue with his leg, where it kind of looks like the legs aren't really part of his waist. His waist seems too small to house these big mammoth legs. Things that I do still like, I like the sculpt on the pant leg, and I like the shoes that he's got sporting. His face is a little bit different. So as opposed to it being flesh colored, he's got more of that kind of sand color. The figure is basically like 3 different colors of the same color. A little bit lighter, a medium, and a dark version of kind of like this beigey brown. The white in the eyes breaks that up, so it's not just all this color. If it was just all this color, yeah, maybe look a little boring. The white can kind of break that up. Even if this guy was all sand in color like Spot wanted, like this color here, the white definitely would have helped to break that up. Articulation on the variant of Sandman is the exact same. He does have the ball joint in the head, ball hinge socket shoulders, which rotate quite easily, a ball hinge joint in the arms, which rotate the forearms very easily, upper torso ball joint. He has no waist swivel, which I know is some issue for some people that they don't like they feel like this should have had a waist swivel as well. But his legs do have a ball joint. They move very easily. Double bend at the knee, and a nice hinge in the foot. Once again, no display stand, which is sad. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I hate saying that, beating a dead horse. But I don't know, I just feel like display stands by now. Is this such a frugal thing that we have to cut out display stands? But there's the two figures right there. If you ask me personally, I still like this one, just because he's more of a traditional Sandman. This one to me just screams, we wanted to use the mold, let's just change the colors and repackage him. I wish they had done something different with the arms, maybe given this arm to, you know, the variant only, and this one could have had maybe even like a hook or like an axe head or something different on this, so it wasn't just the same figure repainted. And personally, if they had gone with more of the sculpt like on the hands here and carried it over to the whole figure, I would have personally liked it a lot more. But that's just me. The original Sandman I gave 7.5 to. This Sandman, though the sculpt is the same, I'm not going to dispute that. I don't like the color choice that they went with. This just seems like a lazy man's variant. For that reason, this Sandman, I'm only going to give him a 7. Today's Toy Spot, we're looking at the, Marvel Infinite series, the variant of Sandman. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. See you next time.